Yeah, it was an incredible performance, Nate. That's the closest I've ever seen you look like a global black woman before. Absolutely dominating. Remember the lady that was on just before this, everybody? It's a callback to...
Oh, harder than it looks, Tony.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
That crushed.
It's a tight crowd. I'm surprised Matt Edgar's stand-up didn't bring you guys to a huge climax already. All right, still nothing. Perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
They don't remember anything from earlier.
So there you have it. Everyone's favorite straight comedian, Tony Hinchcliffe. Dude, his downfall is just hilarious. I think his downfall is actually more hilarious than his actual stand-up act. But, you know, he recently bombed at the comedy mecca at the comedy mothership. I don't know what the fuck. And it's just like a hilarious sight to see.
So, yeah, it was an incredible performance, Nate. That's the closest I've ever seen you look like a global black woman before. Absolutely dominating. Remember the lady that was on just before this, everybody? It's a callback to...
Oh, harder than it looks, Tony.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
That crushed.
It's a tight crowd. I'm surprised Matt Edgar's stand-up didn't bring you guys to a huge climax already. All right, still nothing. Perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
They don't remember anything from earlier.
Dude, why is he always punching down? Like, that's like a common reoccurring theme with him. He's always punching down, leaning on stereotypes, racist stereotypes. I'm just like, dude, what the aren't you supposed to be like a comedy assassin? Isn't there like 200 comedy assassins in this entire world, according to Joe Rogan? Like, isn't he supposed to be like, freaking like whip out a punchline out of his pocket? Like, come on, what is this? This is easy shit. Like, the fuck? Bro, my mother-in-law could come up with these type of jokes. The fuck? And she ain't shit. My mother-in-law ain't shit. She ain't shit. She ain't shit. But like, hopefully she don't watch this video.
It's the first time your co-host over there has ever studied a page in his life.
Oh,
Her name's Paige. The fat white woman was named Paige.
I like...
He is an uneducated black. Do you not see why that's... All right.
He's saying you can't read good. I heard that.
But like, it just seems like just cheap comedy, you know? If I'm paying, $200 to go to the comedy mothership, I want to see top-notch comedy, you know? I don't want to see stool humping. Yeah, I don't want to see stool humping. The fuck? Don't hump your stool in front of me, man. I don't want to. It's so stupid. Anyways, this video is about Tony Hinchcliffe, so if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'd truly appreciate it.
Great stuff, Nate. Nate clearly won. Question, Charlie. So you are bi.
Yes.
You have a sister that's trans. Are there other children in the family?
No,
It's just the two of you. Are your parents accepting of you?
Yes.
See, that's the problem that I have. This is why this will never end. It's because parents go, oh, I love you just the way you are. I don't care if there's poop on your dick. Your parents... I don't care if there's shit all over my son's baby not making cock. I don't care if God will haunt us forever. I don't care if hell is a predestined destination for us eternally.
I've never heard a man try to pretend harder to be straight in my life.
Oh my God!
Listen, my mom is not accepting.
This fucking accent. Can you believe these gays? I just about had it with these homos.
Look.
Thank God for DeRosa. DeRosa there just... I actually realized, like, when Tony Hinchcliffe first popped onto the scene, I thought he was gay. I'm not even joking. I really thought he was gay. And then my friend blew my mind. And he was like, no, dude, he's actually not gay. He's actually really straight. And I was just like, no way. No, he's straight. He's straight. I was like, what the... Anyways, that was just hate speech, you know. And if you find hate speech funny, then... I don't know. Apparently, hate speech is now popular nowadays. So, you know, but I just don't see the punchline. Like it's the levels of corniness that gets to me. Like, this is also coming from the same guy who has this license plate that says "I roast." Now that right there is gay. Now that right there is supremely gay, dude. He should take his license plate to a freaking that's gay. That's gay. But we all know, like, the main reason why we all don't like him is just his ego. His ego is just ballooned to the size of Joe Rogan's forehead or something. I don't know. It's just, you know, it's funny because Joe Rogan recently admitted that Tony Hinchcliffe is actually reading Reddit sub-comments about him, hate comments, and it's actually getting into Tony Hinchcliffe's head. And, which is the complete opposite of what freaking Joe Rogan preaches every single episode. We clearly see the insecurity with this man.
I'm Egyptian.
Oh.
I descended from kings.
Yeah. It's a different fucking nationality every week.
By the way, he only says that in front of black people. He's never said that to any white people ever.
No.
I'm Egyptian.
I be descended from kings, motherfucker. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, DeRosa.
Did you enjoy your own joke, Tony?
It's in your face. You turn that thing towards me. I can't help but to laugh at it.
You make me sick.
Those two are going at it. They've actually had beef for a while now. I mean, it hasn't been public beef. It's more like private beef, beef you keep at home. This next clip is regarding how Tony Hinchcliffe was ranking all the top Austin comics versus the top New York comics, and he forgets to actually put in Joe DeRosa in there, who just recently passed, at the Comedy Mothership as a stand-up comedian. I don't know why the hell I know all this shit, but I know this shit. I know life, but it's just like this comedy beef is just annoying.
Because there's Ron White, Rogan, Segura, Roseanne, McCusker, Sebastian, Christina P., Bert 6 weeks a year, Hinchcliffe, he called himself Hinchcliffe, Brian Simpson, and then the Kill Tony regulars. Literally, again, bigger draws than everyone you listed.
Did he also leave DeRosa off the list? Because that's kind of hilarious.
Oh, did he leave DeRosa off the list? He left DeRosa off the list.
That's
Hey, DeRosa's great. Oh, well,
DeRosa's
I'm gonna let Joe know that his best friend Tony left him off the list. Well, might create some little drama.
And you know what the funniest thing is about that clip and that list? Tony Hinchcliffe actually named Joe Rogan as like a top comic that people should respect. What the fuck? Joe Rogan. Dude, nobody finds him funny. Nobody ever found him funny, and I'm not trying to, I don't like Rogan, but I'm not, bro, if I could hump this stool right now, it would be Rogan in his prime. And I would hump the living shit out of this stool and it would be Rogan. It was just, I don't want to hump this thing though. No. Even though it is leather.
As they said, it is really, really hard to do comedy in America, as you could tell by the jokes from Joe DeRosa and Tommy Pope here tonight.
You see how they both have some clear, not even disconnection. They just don't mess with each other. They don't want to say it out publicly. But, this whole Rogan sphere thing is just collapsing, man. It's like 1 week after another. 1 week, it's Joe Rogan, then it's Tony Hinchcliffe. The main dude from the Rogan sphere who hasn't really fallen off or hasn't taken a hit is Shane Gillis.
In a big way.
Pendulum swung.
Pendulum swung.
Pendulum's fully swung.
Maybe too far. Head down to the mothership, you go, ooh.
Yeah.
Pendulum's maybe swung a little too far. Not everyone has to say it.
True.
Every single set.
And I don't even think Shane is he is in the Rogan sphere, but I feel like he's in his own sphere. You know what I mean? He has his own sphere, but everybody else just Theo Von recently took a hit, I like Theo Von. I don't think Theo Von's suffering like these two dudes are the main dudes that are just taking blows after blows in the whole Rogan sphere. I think Brandon Schaub's man's been cooked, so I don't even consider him really, and Bert Kreischer, same thing, but.
Happy birthday, dear Palestine.
I honestly didn't think it was possible to get canceled anymore, but this might fucking do it.
This is great.
This might be it.
Having
This
a
might
good
be it for
fucking
all of
time,
us tonight.
Joe.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Free Palestine or best offer, Tim Butterworth.
Someone's gonna write a blog about
It
this.
sounds like we're in Palestine right now. This is crazy.
Someone's gonna write a fucking blog. I went to Joe Rogan's comedy club and it was the most anti-Semitic thing I've ever seen before.
It's not.
Let me tell you, this is
Whoa,
every
whoa,
fucking
whoa,
comedy
whoa,
club.
whoa,
Every
whoa.
comedy club that sells tickets, these are the types of Jew jokes you'll hear.
It's not Jew jokes.
First
This
of
is my
all-
fucking birthday.
How does the Jew feel? You feel like this is too anti-Semitic for you? Are you more Jewish than you are a comedian? What's going on?
I'm having a great time. This
Perfect.
is the best fucking night of my life.
See?
I love that.
Sing happy.
Why does the buck always stop there? The buck always stops at that point of conversation, dude. We've seen it recently with Joe Rogan and Theo Vaughn, how, you bring up Israel and then all of a sudden, oh, you start shaking in their boots, I'm just like, come on. Like, so like, this is what makes me not respect you as much, because, you want to point out all the other people who are currently suffering. Like you don't hesitate to punch down with other groups, whether it's like immigrants or the LGBTQ community or, black people, whatever the fuck. You don't hesitate to punch down on them, but God forbid this group comes along, you're just shaking in your boots. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. To me, comedy is like, there is no rule of comedy, but like, obviously the main rule is just to be funny. But ideally, like, the funny thing is you want to punch up. You want to make fun of the people above you. Like, who the fuck wants to laugh at somebody who's already been kicked down in the ground already? Like, it doesn't make it. Shane Gillen's reference in the earlier clip, how things have just, like, the pendulum just swung. And, and to me, I'm just like, why don't you just catch up with the times? Right now, the people you're making fun of, it's not looking good for them right now. It's actually looking scary. So that's something that I just keep thinking from Tony Hinchcliffe. I'm just like, all right, dude, like, you draw the line here, but what about all the other lines that you just don't hesitate? You just willfully cross over with, it doesn't make any sense to me. He's bombing, he's getting mad at the crowd for not laughing at his shit jokes. I'm just like, come on, just like the ego is just out of control. Like, we've seen this already many times with other comics who just get, they reach a certain level of fame and then they think they're God. And then, once you start thinking you're God, you're not funny anymore. That's why I respect comics like, Norm Macdonald, Hedberg, or Patrice O'Neill. Because even though they never made it well, they were big. Norm was huge in the 90s, but like, they always found a way, I guess, to keep themselves leveled. Granted, they all had their vices, but I don't understand how, like, comics nowadays, they think they're gods and they don't prioritize being funny anymore, when comics back in the day, see, like, I sound like a boomer now, but like, comics back in the day was like, the first thing was be funny or die. As simple as that. Like, I don't know. It's just new generation of everything. It's just annoying. I'm not a boomer, by the way. Dude, I'm only 32. I'm not a boomer. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. Just do a quick video on this Tony Hinchcliffe thing. Well, shout out to American Redact for some of the clips. Well, most of the clips. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Till next video. Peace, y'all. I'm actually like, I'm like doing the same pose as Tony Hinchcliffe. Look at this.